Everybody, we are back here in downtown Miami. I think we hit a dead zone, but we will be ending the stream very soon. We're just going to be walking to the FTX Arena here, and then we will catch the bus back home. The financial markets are closed tomorrow for Martin Luther King Day, as well as the fixed income markets. We touched on that briefly on the stream. Hey, Shot by Scott says we're back. Joey's back. Hey, Maya says hi. Tom, what's up, Maya? So we're going to be ending in a little bit, everybody, but I just wanted to say what's up. Buy the Book says, yo. What's up, Joey? Shot by Scott, Maya. Joey Optimus Prime, good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Ottos is back. Rookie Left Wing is here. Michelle McGraw says, what happened? Thought your battery died. I think there's a dead zone in that specific area. All the time there's a dead zone. Sunshine After Rain says, welcome back. Andy says, Tom. Yeah, Faith says, wait, is this live again? Yeah, Faith. We hit a little bit of a dead zone. So apologize for that. Sanjeev says, hi again. Yes, Roy, yes, we are becoming more aware of the dead zones. Hey, Rosie says, hola, Tom, ¿cómo estás? Hola, Rosie, muy bien, y tú? Feminist says, you never get tired of walking, never. Well, I'll take you guys to the bus stop with me anyway, because I got to get back on the bus to head back uptown. So hopefully tomorrow on the stream, we will be doing a sunset stream, hopefully. NMB045 says we left off on ARK Invest. Yes. So, you know, if you look at a chart of the NASDAQ during the 2000 dot-com bubble burst, it looks absolutely identical to the ARK funds. So I think these things could stay depressed for a long time. That's why it's important not to try to buy the bottom of the market. Hey, Diego's here. What's up, Diego? AA says, how much monthly income needed to happily stay in Miami or New York or Las Vegas? Well, I think it really depends on where you live in Miami. I think it really depends on where you live here. You know, there's some apartments that are going to cost you $5,000 a month, but if you want a modest place, you could probably get something for like $1,200. Wow, Michelle McGraw says, I'm wondering how much snow we've got now. It's been coming down for hours. Hopefully it doesn't snow when I'm back in New York. Maya says it's raining, snowing in New York. Send us a little sun from Miami. I hope to. Hey, Roy S. says, Tom, every time you say you will go back uptown in Miami, I always think that you will walk from the Empire State Building to Billionaires Row. So funny, Roy. Hey, Andy, yeah, our battery's good. I think we just hit a dead zone. Cynthia Martinez is here. Good to see you, Cynthia. Bob says, Tom, bundle up tomorrow because it's cold out. It's dropping to 54 degrees tomorrow. Could we get a quick time check in the chat? Faith says, Tom, you don't have water to drink. You know, Faith, I was thinking about that, and I think I'm going to get a water bottle to walk around with. Wow, Shot by Scott says, Times Square looks like a slushy mess. 10:26. Ooh, that is so beautiful. You know what, everybody? I think I kind of like streaming a little bit earlier because, you know, by the time we end the streams, it's only 11 o'clock at night, which is great. It's like we have the whole day ahead of us. Hey, Steve is here. Says 15 inches of snow expected tonight in Toronto. Ooh, hopefully you like snow, Steve, because that's a lot. And we are looking at the Paramount building right here. Good to see you, Sally. The Swan says, I'm thirsty even looking at Tom. The Swan, hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. The Swan is our great moderator from Ireland. Always good to see you, The Swan, as we are walking outside the FTX arena here. One of these days on the stream, I want to do a stream from Bal Harbour. I think you guys would really, really enjoy Bal Harbour. It is an absolute beautiful, beautiful place, which is very close to my home. Probably about a 4 to 5 minute bus ride. So now we are looking at 1000 Museum, and 1000 Museum is the very famous building here in downtown Miami where David Beckham lives. XX Bob says Bal Harbour is nice and it's expensive, a lot of money. You know what? Bal Harbour gives me a little bit of a Southampton vibe. Bob, do you kind of get the same vibe from Bal Harbour? There's nothing like walking through Bal Harbour on a very nice sunny day. Love it. So I'll take you guys to the bus stop with me, and I guess we'll wait for the bus. I'll give you one more look at the Paramount building. Hey, The Swan, do you have anything like this in Ireland? Any of these buildings with the cool colors on them or anything? Hey, Ken is here, says, good evening, Tom, raining on Long Island. Ken is joining us from Melville, which is a town in Suffolk County. Yeah, Bob says, yeah, sort of like an old money vibe too. So what is the town in Florida that is, I think is it Palm Beach or is it West Palm Beach? I think all the big money managers move to Palm Beach, right? It's not West Palm. Hassan Terrell, good to see you. Seth Wolf, this is Kathy Woods. Eventually mean reversion, but prolonged and volatile. Yeah. You know, usually it's, you know, there's a term on Wall Street, it's called the flavor of the month, right? And at the time, the ARK funds were the flavor of the month. But if you look throughout history, all of the mutual funds that have continued to outperform the market, any of the ETFs that at the time outperformed the market, you have exactly what you said. You have a mean reversion. You know, things are going to come back down to earth. It's the same thing in the major indices and like the S&P 500. You know, markets tend to overcorrect to the upside and also overcorrect to the downside too. So you're always going to have that mean reversion trade. And interest rates aren't even that high, right? So can you imagine if the Fed actually really, really starts to tighten here and raise interest rates? Could you just imagine what that's going to do to the Cathie Wood ARK funds? Shot by Scott says, if you like Bal Harbour, Miami Design District makes Bal Harbour look like a cheap strip mall. We got to check it out, man. But everybody, we do have to head out now. Dino says, nice, we're back. We are back, Dino. But I do have to call it a night. I think we've been streaming for almost about 3 hours tonight. I just wanted to briefly get back on the stream and say goodnight to everybody because we did hit a dead zone. But tomorrow, I'm thinking about, well, at least trying, it depends on if the weather permits, doing a early, not an early morning stream, but maybe at about 4 o'clock to try to take a look at the sunset. So thank you everybody for joining tonight, all the moderators and everybody. I do appreciate it very much. The Swan, thank you so much. The Swan, yeah, you send me an email, no problem. Seth Wolf says rate/stocks negative correlation remains, but should fade as earnings prevail. Yeah, well, we had JP Morgan Chase reporting on Friday. Jamie Dimon came out and said that he expects the Federal Reserve to hike rates. Maybe it's 7 times this year. I don't think it's going to be 7 times, but it should be an interesting week ahead on Wall Street. Markets are closed tomorrow, but all of the major investment banks and the financial firms will report earnings this week, and that should be a proxy to how strong the American consumer is, as we get to take a look at all of their credit card and debit card spending data, as well as mortgage issuance and things like that. So everybody, thank you for joining. Gloria Mills, Andy, I appreciate you. Michelle McGraw, Sean So Blessed, thank you very much. War Walker, Roy S, Faith, as always, Faith, appreciate you. Feminist, I appreciate you so much for joining. Lena Sandoval, Michelle McGraw, I Revis, Steve, NMB 045, Western Mass Dave, Dino, Sally, Seth Wolf, Andy, The Swan, Shot by Scott, and everybody else who is joining tonight. Thank you so much. Norm C. If you are new, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We will be back tomorrow for another stream. And to the mighty bull, have a good night wherever you are, because there's always a bull market somewhere, and you just need to know where to look. And I will see you all bright and early tomorrow. Have a good one.